Okay, so today we're talking about how to get over your fear of doing new stuff. This is one of those huge, huge hurdles that you're just going to have to learn how to manage, because as technology continues to evolve, as business processes continue to develop, things change and you have to do something different. It's just a matter of, it's just the nature of this particular beast. And people get really, now I'm getting pretty good at where I can tell where somebody's really going to struggle with that versus they're going to just go ahead and be able to do it. Now, I will say I have an advantage because I'm like Gumby. My entire life has been one change after another. So I have the opposite problem. I have the attachment problem. I don't get attached to things. So I have the opposite problem. But I'm going to let you borrow my strength, one of my strengths, to help you develop that muscle, because all of it is very important. So I want you to just remember that you've done this before. You've had to learn something new before. We all have. And it was funny, I thought of this and then I heard somebody else share this story, and it's really true. If you think about, there was a time when you didn't even know how to feed yourself. Someone had to feed you. There was a time when you didn't know how to walk. You had to learn how to walk. So your entire life you have been learning. Now what happens is we spend our adult life becoming proficient at something. We spent 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years becoming proficient at something. And so now I come in the door and ask you to do something where you are not proficient. And that is one of the most uncomfortable, out of control feelings that most adults experience. So I want you to just remember, what about instead of thinking about, what about you set the expectation, set it really low. For example, my first video was awful. My husband asked me if my hair was wet during the video because I was kind of sweaty. It was a hot day. I was sweaty. I looked like it. I didn't really make any sense. The volume wasn't good. The lighting was dark. It was awful. But I got that first bad experience out of the way. And guess what? It's been uphill since then. So I did it once. I did it poorly. Now I'm able to do them without all of that baggage. So to set the bar really, really low for the first time. First time you're going to do it, set the bar really low. Second thing is, remember that your whole life you have been doing this. And come at it with a learner mindset. Just be curious about the whole process. And then start to build a little bit of a notebook. I will tell you that I remember the website, when I first did the website, and how literally 48 hours staying up, had step-by-step instructions and still struggled with it and thought I was the biggest dummy in the world. Now I don't feel that way. And guess what? The stuff I don't know how to do, I don't fool with. I let somebody else do it. So here's what you need to know. It's natural. It's normal. You will get proficient again if you commit to just doing it, taking the action. Set the bar really low to begin with, and then we're going to build from there. So let's see if that doesn't help you.